Hey guys, Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. I am back to complete, I believe we are up to session number 8 in our printable standard traveler's notebook. This is the template, the printable template, and this you can find in my Etsy store. And this is the prototype that I made, and we have just a few more pages to go. We've done mostly everything with the exception of the front and maybe 2 other pages inside, which we're going to tackle today. We are using Kaisercraft Romantique. I had 6 pattern 12 by 12 double-sided papers. I am down to, I believe, 1 double-sided paper. And this is the ephemera that came with the package, which we're going to use today. From my printable template, I pulled out 2 of the pockets, which we are going to trace because this is the only sheet that I have left, so, besides the scraps. And I've used some of the scraps. Actually, I used some of the scraps to make 3 small envelopes, and I did the hidden paperclip method on that. I also have another one that I have inside the traveler's notebook already. So this is the page we completed. Here, I put it right here. And you can open it. It does have something in it. We have a little piece of paper that you could journal on. And then this is the stopper. This envelope was here. And let's see, we completed this page here. The 2 pockets are going to be for the center of this first signature. So I'm going to put an angled pocket on either side. And then this we completed yesterday. And I sewed around this pocket and then glued it down. And then, so that's the first signature. And then here we have the starting of the second signature. This is a double-sided, a stackable belly band. That's one there. And that's the second. We're going to be making an insert for this top belly band. And then these are the pages. In my original book, I don't have all of these pages, something on all of the pages, because we want that for journaling. So here's another pocket, a double pocket that I created as I did in my first one. Let me show you that. That is right here. And this pocket needs to be added. We need to make some of these magnet holders. And these are the pockets that we're putting in today. These are the pockets that we're putting in today. And we've completed this, the inserts, this pocket, and we've completed the back. And so that's this page. Here is the pocket that we completed yesterday. It has its own tag. I added an embellishment there. This is a rustic safety pin with some jump rings and a little metal piece. And then these are the pockets. Here you have 2. This is for you to embellish. We have 2 pockets, and these are the inserts. This is an insert for the back one, and this is the insert for the front one. And then this is the back. I added some lace on both tags, and you could of course journal in the back. Alright, and then we have the front to complete. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that today. I know that it's going to run a little longer than 30 minutes, but I do want to see if we can finish the book today. So as I mentioned, I pulled these from the templates because I don't have enough paper, and so I'm going to trace around this and show you here how you can use this paper that's left, because this is not directional. So we're going to bump both of these pockets up and then cut them out. Okay, so that's the first one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump it up this way like this, because it doesn't fit here. Let's see, kind of tricky with the lines being so clear. So I'm going to bump it right up there. Let's see. Okay, let me do these two lines first. So we're going to go ahead and do that line to this line, and then go back. And then keeping that down so that it doesn't move, go ahead and make that line as dark as you can. And I believe that we got everything there. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick those onto the top of my templates. We're using a Tim Holtz 7-inch scissors, and they're serrated edge. It takes a little getting used to working with the scissors. We'll cut these out as a square, and then we're going to separate these. Okay. I'm going to use my Fiskars cutters. That's that one. And then we have to cut the rest of this edge right here. And then here, of course, we're going to angle this. Same thing here. And I believe I'm going to square that one off, as well as this top one. So that's where it goes. And then I'm going to square that off, just like that. And then we'll use our scoreboard to where am I here? Right here. These lines are so light, I made them too light. Okay. And so here, square that off. And then square this one off. use an EK tool scoreboard. If I could find my bone folder. Oh, here we go. The black lines that are here are just so that you could see top to bottom when this paper is bigger than this board. Excuse me. I'm going to ink these up and then I will be right back. Okay, I've cut everything out, inked it up. I used the 1/4 inch scrapbook.com double-sided tape, and I've decided to, where is my pokey tool? I need my pokey tool. I've decided to put both pockets together instead of doing it like this. Maybe I should do it like this, because whatever you put in will stay. So I think I'm going to put the pockets like this, back to back. Like that. So that means that these have to be evened up. So I'm just going to cut it right there. And now we can put them like that, side to side. They're a little off in thickness, but that's okay. Okay. We're going to put this down. And remember, on video number 3, session 3, I made a boo-boo in my page measurements. So you will not have to cut yours. I just want to remind you as I do it so that you don't cut yours up. Okay, so now we have that. Let me put this on this side. And then this one will go here. Okay, I like that. So now let's see what stickers we have that we can use here. Let's use actually, I'm going to put this in the center. Because it is gray, I'm going to try and center this here. Let me do this side first. And then this side. So, let me make sure that's right in the center. And this side, just like that. This one has 5. So we're going to make this even. I may have to add some more glue to that. Right, you gotta make it work. So I'm gonna save this one. Okay. And that's gonna work. Okay, so now let's move on to this. I put some tape on here so that I could make this a pocket. Because when you add something to the belly band, it's not sturdy enough. So with making it a pocket, this paper is 32-pound paper. And so as a pocket, it's going to be a lot sturdier. So let's see if we can make this even. Okay. Alright, and because it's a pocket, I want to do the so I need to do the hole here. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just darken the edges. That means we'll have to make an insert for this one. Okay. I think I'm going to do it on this side. Let me just get my hole punch. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side. Now we know for sure that's a pocket. See that? Okay. So let's put this back. We can even slip this envelope in here and put the clip out here. Okay. So that is what we will do. Okay. Let's move on. Now want to make sure that each of the signatures are worked on evenly. So, that's that, right? On this signature we did this pocket here, and this pocket in the back here, and then this is the back. So this is the center. Maybe we will put the library pockets on here. Let's see if we can use maybe this side of the paper that's left for the library pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and put these two back. Or should I do the wave pocket? I may only have enough for this one library pocket. Doesn't matter how many times you de-stick it. Okay. So this one closes like this. And hopefully my pages, yes, are big enough. Okay. Maybe I could just do this side like this. And leave that open like that, like I did with the other ones on the opposite side. Let's see if I have enough to do that. I'm going to trace this and I will be right back. Alright, so I've traced this side of the pocket. This says left pocket. And because I want the tabs to be on this side, I'm going to just turn this like this. And then I'm going to trace. And this way we have a pocket for each side. It's not how I intended to use these pockets, but I just want to show you that when you run into a problem, like not having enough paper from the collection, you have to improvise. And so here we are. I think I did all of them. Yeah. This I'm going to salvage here by cutting this straight. Let me see. I think I need more light there. Okay, so we have this that we can save. And now what we can do is just cut this here on an angle. Follow the outline. Yep. do this side. Okay. Then take your scoreboard . Take, if you still see the lines there, just remove them. These are going to be inked up, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to use this side, and I think we're going to do it the same way so that the tuck's on the outside. So let's ink this up. And I have to put the tape on. So we're working in the second signature. I think I want to put it with the opening over here, as opposed to doing it like this and just having the top area for the opening. Little things fall out over here. Maybe I should do it like this. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it like that. Have the closed end over here. Just so that the stuff doesn't fall out. Whatever it is that you put in here. Yeah. I have to put this first. This is gonna come inwards. Let me just make sure that it is going to be even on the bottom, as even as I can get it. Oh my goodness, it's so sticky. Let me stand up for this one. Not going to be exact. I'm going to leave it. I want to pull it again. Okay. So there we have it. Now we can get tags and put them in here. And we have 2 more pockets. So we can do the same thing with this one, except that we have let me see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2, 4, 5. That's going to go in the middle, just like this. There we go. Okay. That's done. Moving on. So we also have center belly bands. Let me just take one out that we can use with our leftover items. So let's do that with this one. And I think we can get 2 out of this if I don't cut them exact. Let's see. Yeah, if I cut it just a little bit thinner, it'll be fine. And let me see something. Make sure this width is works with these pages. Okay. So we're going to do it this way. This one, and I believe this one needs to go just a little bit further in. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, here is my mark. So I'm just going to go, let's see, I'm going to put it right here, only because my pages are a bit smaller than they're supposed to be. Go in just a little bit more. Make sure you're in a clean page. See? Yeah, they can go over one more. And again, that is only because I cut my pages incorrectly. So that one's here, I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go ahead and make that end a little shorter. I see, that's perfect. Okay. Now I can use this one as my guide. Okay, let's see all the way down. Alright, I'm going to ink these edges and tape this up, and then I will be right back. Okay, I've inked this up I've added the tape, and now we're going to place them into our signatures. So let's go to the first signature. This one only has 2 signatures, and I was thinking about doing, you know, putting a hole here and a hole, 2 holes here, 2 holes here, putting the rubber band, and I could add 2 more signatures, what they call, I think it's back to back or pony, something like that. But I did it for my Midori. I'm still debating that, because then I could add 2 more signatures, and it'll be more writing space. Then you'll have 4 in this 1-inch standard notebook, traveler's notebook. All right, where we're gonna put the belly band? This is a pocket here. Have some pages there. I think we're gonna do it in the back end. Maybe we'll do it here. We'll add a belly band right here. Here or here? I mean, it's all writing paper, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna put it on here. And this is a Tim Holtz pokey tool. Okay, that's one. So now let's go to the same section. And put this one here. Do it this way. I'm going to use these lines to guide me. Okay, so now this is done, that's done, these pockets are done. Now I have to do a tuck for that. Let's see here. Everything is so matchy-matchy. We have this one. And we do have the gray. Maybe we'll do the gray. That'll have to be the top. Let's check something out here. That's perfect there. Doesn't need to be that high. I could just use this top and not so tall on the bottom. So like this. But I can see just by looking at it that it's not enough paper. So this one would work. Actually, maybe I could just cut this one in half. Because this is 12 inches. Yep. Maybe I could just cut it in half. Let's see. Yep, that would be perfect. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to split it in half. And then I'm going to use my template that I have here, which I do have one in the book, a template just like this. And then, whoops. I'm going to cut those lines. Just take your time in cutting that line up top. I'll put this one back. Goes this way. And then this. If we wanted to, I have my Tim Holtz distresser. We could distress these ends if we wanted to. And then ink these up. I love the way that looks when you distress something and then you ink it up. I think it looks fabulous. Let me do the sides as well. Should have covered my ink before doing that, but moving on. Just trying to do this corner down here so that it doesn't get into my ink. Look at that. Doesn't that look beauteous? I love it. And then we'll come back and punch holes into them and embellish. Let me cover this. Alright, I don't think we're going to have enough time to do anything else. So as soon as I finish distressing this, I love how vintagey it looks. And this is a damask print, so I just love it. I'll do both sides because you could journal on both sides. It's up to you. This book is the only one that's going to be like this in this paper line, because I don't have any more of this paper. So once it's done, I will post it, and whoever purchases it, that's it. It's a one-of-a-kind book. So there we have it. Alright guys, we are going to leave things right there, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll have some videos popping up on the screen about now, and don't forget to hit the subscribe circle. Take care.